everyone, I'm Melissa here and welcome to your Melissa Moment. Hello everyone, I'm Melissa here. Welcome to your Melissa Moment and welcome to Wellness Wednesday. We're going to start off this Wellness Wednesday by opening some Amazon. I hope this is what I think it is. Otherwise, this video is not going to make any sense. I hurt my hand. Oh well. Yes, it is. All right. Woo! We have got some boxing hand wraps. So speaking of Wellness Wednesday, let's talk about kickboxing, shall we? I have been doing the kickboxing for a couple weeks now. If you missed my last video where I talked about it, I am on kind of this health journey and I am trying to lose some weight, get stronger, get healthier, all of those good things that I've been putting off for way too many years, but we're here now. I have been doing strength training for a long time now. Well, not, depends how you look at it. Long time for me, probably over 8 months, 9 months maybe, I've been doing strength training for. I'm really enjoying it. I really love it. But the scale isn't moving as quickly as I'd like. Now, I do realize that's probably because of the strength training, right? I'm growing muscle, I'm toning. The scale doesn't usually go down when you do those things. But I wanted to try to increase my cardio. So I thought, hey, let's join kickboxing. I've been doing strength training 3 times a week. I've been doing kickboxing 3 times a week. And I have 1 day off. It's a lot. One thing with the kickboxing is when I signed up, the deal I got free hand wraps, you know, because you want to wrap your hands to protect your knuckles and everything. So you put your hand wraps on, then your boxing gloves go on over top. Now, I can never remember how to properly wrap my hands. It's a process. It's a long process. I've watched videos. I've tried to remember. They showed me once. It's a whole thing. I don't have time. And sometimes I get there a little later than I'd like. Like I'm still in time for the class, but I don't have a lot of time to get ready because wrapping both hands up takes some time. So I was on Amazon like I do, and I found these. Now I know what you're thinking, Melissa, you had a resolution to not spend money unnecessarily. You're right. You guys are so smart. But guess what? I used a gift card. Yes. My husband gave me an Amazon gift card for Christmas, and it just so happened to be the exact amount of what these were. So this didn't cost me anything. This is kind of a late Christmas gift from my husband. So thank you. So I found these. Now these, let me open them here. Oh, they've got it taped. Good. Okay. There we go. So these are called boxing hand wraps, under mitt hand wraps. Now my husband referred to these as MMA gloves. I don't know. I'm fairly new to this world, so I'm not sure. This is by the RDX brand, training gear it says. Certificate of authenticity. I guess a lot of people copy these. I don't know. So it basically says, hey, I guess a lot of people do make fake ones. That's interesting. So this is congratulations on your purchase of an original RDX product. We certify the authenticity of this item, confirm it has been subjected to the most exacting quality control. High quality is a symbol of the top reputation of the trademark. Trust what you bought. How to spot a fake. Interesting. There's even a little scan me code. So with wraps, obviously you have to wrap it. It takes a long time. These, so if you're wrapping your hands, typically you would just have this material and a lot of it. Like, I don't know how long. 10 feet of it maybe? That might be too long. 8 feet? I don't know. But a lot of it. And you have to, you know, wrap your hand. You have to know how to wrap your hand and go through the finger. And it's a whole process. These you put on like a glove. Let me figure out. Let me figure it out. So your fingers go through. There's a spot for your thumb. It's got a kind of like a gel pad here over your knuckles, which is nice. And then this part is to wrap. I'll make sure I do this the right way here. To wrap your wrist. So this part just goes around your wrist. That's all you do. You don't have to worry about anything else. It just goes right around your wrist like this. Boom. Good to go. This fits right into your boxing glove. So you're good. Quicker, easier. I like it a lot better. So I'm glad I got these. Now, when ordering these, there were 3 size options, a small, medium, and a large. I was just going to get the medium because I'm like, I'm just going to get the medium. But I'm like, you know what? There's probably sizes for a reason. They had a size chart. It tells you measure your hand. It shows you how to measure. Basically, you measured from like around this part. And I did. And according to their size chart, I'm a small. So that's what I ordered. These are small, right? I'm pretty sure. So that's what I ordered was a small, and these fit really good. These fit really good. Does it have a size on here? It doesn't even have a size on here. How did they know what size to send me when it doesn't say? Weird. Maybe the code is the size or something. I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, so these are them. I think this will make my life a little easier because wrapping my hands is probably what I hate the most about the kickboxing. This is just so much easier. It's quicker. I also I got pink. That was the color of my hand wraps, was pink. I like pink. So now I have these. So these are good. I like them a lot better. These also, they're, like I said, the cushioning over the knuckles is really nice because even if I wanted to just do some sparring on the bag with just these, my hands feel protected. If I try to do with just my hand wraps, there's like no protection there because it's just a thin layer. This has like that extra gel pack, which I like. I have delicate hands, you guys. I know, it's crazy. Anyway, so I'm very happy I got these. How is kickboxing going? Let's talk about that for a moment. I haven't made a full judgment on it yet. I like some things. For example, they're very friendly there. They make you feel comfortable. They make you feel at home. That I like. That's nice. You can tell the people that have been going for a long time, right? Because some people know each other. They're very friendly with each other. You know, one thing I got to figure out the Fitbit thing. I know they say just to wear it under your wraps, but then it hurts my hand and stuff. So I got to figure out where to put this so that it works right. I don't know. That'll be a thing to figure out. Anyway, you can tell some people are really friendly with each other. They obviously know each other, you know, that kind of thing, which is fine. It's not that anyone's unfriendly, but you know, no one really says anything to me, except for the trainers. When you walk in, they call you by your name and stuff and blah, blah, blah. That's a sales tactic to make you feel welcomed. But no one's really gone out of their way to come over to me and really talk too much. And I also think maybe it's because with the way their classes are set up, you can pick and choose what day and what time and what bag you get. So literally there could be a different person in every single class you go to. So it's hard to really form connections or friendships with anyone because you never know when or if you'll ever see them again. That's a downside. Another downside for me is they move very fast. And what I mean by that is when you're doing your rounds and they're like, okay, round 1, we're going to do jab, cross, uppercut, left, cross, like they just go through it like right away really quick. And if you're new and you're new to boxing, you may not know what that is. You might not catch on. Some people catch on really quick, some people don't. So it can be a little bit daunting because you don't want to look like an idiot, right? And I also, for myself, I also don't want to do something wrong to the point where I end up injuring myself. So I don't go full out. I slow it down. I go at my pace to make sure I'm doing the punches properly so I'm not injuring myself. They do walk around and check everyone's form and blah, blah, blah. Usually they come to me and show me what I'm doing wrong. I'm usually the person that they're always talking to because I'm always doing things wrong or whatever. That's fine. So is it something I'm going to continue after my 4 months? Because I signed up for 4 months. So after 4 months, am I going to continue doing it? At this point, I'm going to say no. I do really enjoy the kickboxing itself. I don't necessarily like this type of environment because it does go very quickly. I'm not sure of myself. Now, obviously, the more I do it, the more confident I'm going to get, the better I'm going to get, all of that thing. So who knows? Maybe by the end of 4 months, I'll be right in the zone and I'll be loving it and I'll want to sign up again. I don't know. But as of right now, about 2 weeks in, take it or leave it, honestly. Lucky for me, I've got my hand wraps, I've got my gloves, I do have my own punching bag. My husband bought me for a Mother's Day gift a few years ago that in the summer I set up in the backyard. So what's nice is now I'll be able to use it because I will feel comfortable enough that I know what I'm doing. So I can kind of do my own workouts myself. So that's a plus. But you know, compared to like strength training, I'm not loving it as much. I love my strength training class. I love my strength training trainer. I love the people in my strength training class. We're a little knit family. We all get along. We all support each other. I like the pace. I like that my trainer knows what she's talking about and make sure everyone's doing things properly and is constantly pushing yourself. It's just kickboxing and strength training, very different worlds, very different worlds. Kickboxing is very high cardio, intense. You sweat like crazy. You're working out for that hour, and within an hour or two, you've recovered from your class. Strength training feels like it's a much slower pace. Some days you don't feel like you're doing anything and you're like, I didn't even break a sweat. But it's more of what's happening on the inside of your body with all your muscles. It actually takes longer to recover from strength training than kickboxing. Kickboxing, 1 or 2 hours. Strength training, 2 days, maybe even 3 days before you've really recovered from what you've done in that session. So yeah. I also think if it wasn't for the strength training, I would already be seriously injured from the kickboxing. Yeah, I think I would be. Just because I don't necessarily know what I'm doing in the kickboxing. At one point, I did take kickboxing one-on-one with a trainer. This is years and years and years ago. I think I liked that more than the big group class for kickboxing. Just for the fact that you're one-on-one, you can really slow it down, take your time to learn the moves and how to do things. And I just kind of, I don't know, for me, that's kind of how I learned better, I guess. But yeah, it's going okay. We're gonna stick it out for the 4 months anyway, just to see, you know, how we feel after the 4 months. But 2 weeks in, take it or leave it. There's nothing horrible about it. There's nothing great about it. It's not memorable for me. Like, I can't wait to go to strength training. I'm like, it's like I wake up in the morning, I'm like, because usually my strength training is usually at the end of the day. I'm like, why can't it be now? Like, I want to go now. With kickboxing, I'm like, oh, I've got kickboxing. It's very different. But again, I've been strength training for 8 months. I didn't feel this way when I started strength training either. So who knows? After 4 months of kickboxing, I might have a completely different outlook. But anyway, I'm glad I got my little hand wraps here. This will make my life easier. I have kickboxing tomorrow, so we'll be using these tomorrow. So that'll be fun. But yeah, that is my little Wellness Wednesday check-in for you guys. Let me know, do you guys kickbox? Have you thought about it? Do you do it? Have you tried these types of hand wraps? Do you like these better than the wraps where you have to wrap around your whole hands? Did you even know these existed? Let me know. I'd love to hear from you. Love some feedback. And let me know if there's something else that I'm missing that I might benefit from. All right, awesome. Thanks guys so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.